up getting a surprise yesterday. I ended up getting a new phone, and guess what I'm using right now? Anyway, there's someone who ended up wanting to try to contribute to the channel, and they ended up they decided to sponsor a phone. Shocked the living breeze out of me, that's for sure. Anyway, I ended up getting a Samsung A20, and so far it's done me good. I haven't had any problems with it. My old phone, I had problems with it all over the place. Good, strong phone though, don't get me wrong. I had the Motorola Moto G6 Play, and like I said, it was a really good phone. But it was good in the aspect of it was really strong. When I say strong, I don't just mean with the processor and stuff like that. I mean physically it was strong. It ended up surviving having hatchback's hatch closed on it, and it still smiled and said okie dokie. But the contributor decided that it was time for me to get an upgrade. So anyway, the model I ended up getting was the international model. I mean, it doesn't have NFC, but I could care less. I mean, I'm not going to be running around trying to skim numbers from someone's wallet or anything like that, so I could care less. And I'm not worried about Android Pay through NFC. I mean, it's not hard for me to reach into my pocket and pull out a couple of bucks to buy a coffee. I mean, come on. And as you all know, Poppa Bear, with me, Poppa Bear loves him a coffee. Anyway, it's November 2nd, and there's snow on the ground. Just show you here from the car. See? Snow on the ground, all the rest of that stuff. Just heading into Barrie. So I need to move my butt on that waste oil and wood burning stove that I've been working on, because if I ended up taking the plants out now, ooh, they'd be dead. And it's a good thing I'm not driving, because I probably would have crashed a couple of times by now. And it's 9 o'clock in the morning, and there's idiots all over the road. Go figure. So anyway, you seen the video from yesterday. Well, the last video I ended up putting up, and this one I'm doing just simply because the person who ended up getting the phone, I felt needed a little bit of recognition. They didn't want me to put their name out there, so I figured I would end up, I'd end up doing this for them, because it's only right, in my opinion. Anyway, the one big thing that I ended up letting out in my last video is that I am gonna have a future grow here soon. I just want to get the rocket stove up and running before I end up doing anything, and that it's sponsored by Left Hand Seeds. They ended up sponsoring, like I said, some really interesting genetics of their own. One of them is Afghani crossed with cherry pie. I don't know. I think it's quite interesting. So, and to be honest, the closest I've ever ended up getting to Afghani is skunk. So, just have to wait and see. Yeah, I know I like the word don't get started. I get reminded of it every day. So anyway, gonna have some new strains that are gonna be going in the garden. I'm gonna be. I still have to get my harvest video up, and I'm not done editing that one because I want to put a few little things up there, things in it like I normally do with my editing, like pop up, pro tips and stuff like that. Not only that, but I ended up losing most of the footage. Fun, eh? Gotta love phones. Anyway, so the harvest video is coming along. It just not finished being edited yet. And yeah, I'm starting to get some gray. See why I called my last strain Polar Bear? Anyway, so I ended up doing a count on my seeds because that's part of the harvest. You guys should know that by now. And Polar Bear's ready. I just need to get some stuff for the packaging. I am gonna have probably about for the first 12 page, well, I'm gonna say 11 Patreons. I'm gonna have a limited edition version of Polar Bear in the packaging. All the rest of that stuff, they're gonna come in a nice little glass vial, cork. Gonna try to really make it look nice, and that's gonna be for the top tier Patreons. If you'd like to get some Polar Bear seeds, just get a hold of me. It'll either be here, or down there in the description on how to contact me. I've been trying to work with some seed banks out there to try to get Polar Bear out there, because I ended up doing a smoke report on the Polar Bear, and I have to admit, whoa, she grabs onto you right by the boo-boo and doesn't let you go. Some good medicine there, I guess you could say. Other than that, I'm also trying to get some stuff in. Yeah, I know, it's a filthy habit. I need to quit, blah, blah, blah. Don't start. I need to get some stuff together so that I can get the orange opium out to you guys. Oh, sorry, that's the Acapulco Golden Opium Cross. Call it Mexican opium, right? The toss seeds, which is Crockett's Tangerine crossed with Orange Sunset. I think I'm going to offer some of those in a giveaway. You're going to have to keep in touch. You're going to have to keep an eye out. Why don't you check out my Instagram? Poppa Bear Does. Follow me along on there. Or there's my Twitter, or there's my Facebook, or whatever. It'd be nice if you guys were to leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think of how the direction I'm taking the channel. And just remember, it's called Poppa Bear Does. It doesn't mean Poppa Bear does growing only. Gonna have some metal fabrication stuff coming up, some forging. And yes, for those of you who don't know yet, I have my bachelor's in computer and information sciences with an emphasis on robotics programming. Maybe I'll put some of that to use and show you guys some cool stuff to do. Actually, I'm going to be doing a really easy Arduino project with you guys. It's going to be an environmental monitoring system. Tell you the temperature, time, date, sorry, just checking out the snow on the roofs here. I mean on the houses that you see in the background. It's going to let you know what the humidity is, time, temperature. I would put a soil monitor in there, but I mean, if you can't tell how long it's been since you've ended up watering your plants, might be a good idea to get out there and water your plants anyway. So there's a few interesting things coming down the pipe. Yeah. And as you guys probably know, I like to do the whole open source approach. So why don't you guys let me know what you think, what my next project should be, and I'll let you guys know if I feel confident enough to do it or not. But anyway, that's it for now. So just remember, take care of each other. Ciao.